Hi, today we're going to talk about practical tips about how you can get heard in meetings. Now, this is fourth in the series of videos to help you be more confident and be seen and heard at work. So in the first video, we talked about a quick way to appear more confident, which is to stop saying I'm sorry and instead say thank you. In the second video, we talked about what holds us back from being confident, and we had a 4-step method for reducing fear. And then in the last video, we talked about something specific that you should do when you ask for something, which is to get rid of the fluff. And what I mean is a lot of times we use phrases like, I know this isn't a good time, or we probably don't have budget. Get rid of that fluff, because those are the things that will have the other person say no to you. Today, we're going to talk about how to get heard in meetings. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Laura Brown. I'm the author of 10 books. I'm a Forbes contributor. I'm a coach. I'm a corporate trainer. And I have taught many women how to look, sound, and feel more confident for many years with my classes and my coaching. Today, I'm also going to give you some exciting news. Registration is going to open for my new online class, How to Be More Confident at Work and Get More of What You Want. And I'm going to tell you some very things that are special about this, which is, I'm so excited. I'm going to offer, for the first time, I have never done this before, I'm going to offer a free one-on-one 30-minute coaching session for everyone who registers for this course. So I have a couple of other bonuses, but I'll tell you all about those afterwards. So first, let me jump in to the information on how you can get heard in meetings. Now, let me tell you why I want to share this with you, because I talk with a lot of women, and especially if they're worried about being confident, they say, I'm not really confident to speak up in meetings, or when I speak up, I get interrupted and that shuts me down. So I hear that a whole bunch. And so I've got some very specific tips that I want to share with you that you can use in your next meeting to get heard. Tip number one, if you're the kind of person who has a problem, jumping in to meetings, speaking up, then a good idea is to get the agenda in advance or find out from the meeting organizer what's going to be covered and prepare exactly what you want to say. And so that way, pick 1, 2, or 3 things that you want to say and prepare to say it in a very succinct manner. So make sure that you have a point to it and an end to it. And the reason I say that is occasionally the reason we get interrupted in a meeting is because we're trying to think and talk at the same time. And so sometimes we just keep going and keep going. And so other people interrupt us. But instead, if you prepare in advance and you make sure you know exactly what your key point is and you end, you are less likely to get interrupted. And also you're going to feel better about it because you already have it prepared and you're not trying to think about something as you're talking. The other thing I suggest you do is talk to the meeting organizer, and you can ask to be put on the agenda. Now, for some people, they're already saying, oh, no, I don't want to be on the agenda. And that's fine. You don't have to, but I'm trying to help you to get heard. So one way to do it is to talk to the meeting organizer and just say, hey, when you get to this topic, would you call on me? Because again, if you're concerned about, I'm not sure if I'm interrupting somebody else, or I'm not sure when to jump in, just tell the meeting organizer, hey, I have some thoughts on this. Would you call on me? And I'll be happy to share it. That way, it's easier for you to speak up in the meeting. Now, let's talk about what could happen if you get interrupted. Because again, a lot of women I talk to get interrupted in meetings. So first thing to do, and this is going to sound hard, keep talking. So if somebody starts to talk over you in a meeting, most of the time, it's because they didn't realize you were finished, or maybe you took a breath or something like that. So for most people, if you keep talking, they will drop off. Now, not everybody. There are some people that will keep talking at the same time. And here's what I say, don't drop off. Just keep talking, and they will finally drop off. If they don't, or if people keep interrupting you over and over again, here's another tip. The tip is go ahead and say, I'm not done, or I'm not finished. Now, it's important to say it not in a mad way, I'm not finished, but instead just say it in a clear and in a positive way. I'm not finished. Let me continue with what I was saying, blah, 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 and keep going. Now, if you're in a video like we are right now, or if you're in person, you can also hold your hand up in the symbol of stop. So you can say, I'm not finished. let me keep going and talking about this, this, and this. And that can really help you. Now, for most of us, this is not comfortable at all. And so my suggestion is, if you can, practice with somebody else. So get a friend of yours, and even though this can sound funny, say, hey, can you practice a little bit with me? Can you interrupt me a couple of times? Like I might be, in a meeting, and practice doing these things. Practice continuing to talk, practice saying, I'm not done, and then practice holding your hand up. I do a lot of that when I'm coaching other people, and I practice interrupting them. So until they get more comfortable with this. So those are my tips. Either prepare, get on the agenda, or go ahead and if you get interrupted, use these tips to make sure that you keep getting heard. Those are my suggestions for today. Now, let me tell you how you can get some more tips. Again, I am super excited that my new class is going to be starting November 10th. It's an online class. It's how to be more confident at work and get more of what you want. Registration ends midnight November 9th, and the class starts November 10th. And it's basically 4 1-hour recorded classes. Now, you can watch them at any time. So, because I have people from all around the world that I work with. And I know a lot of people have crazy schedules. So the class comes out on Wednesday. You can watch it anytime you want. Then after that, on Tuesdays, I'm offering something which I've never offered before, which is a Q&A session where you can send your questions in advance, or you can just come on and ask your questions and you'll get the recording of that. Let me tell you what I'm going to cover in this course. So first week, we're going to talk about how to manage fear, which we've talked about in another video, but we're going to get a lot more deep into what's really stopping you. But more important, what can you do about it? Week 2, we're going to talk about how to look, sound, and feel more confident. And you're going to get information on high confidence behaviors, how you can look more confident, and low confidence behaviors, which of course you should avoid. Number 3, we're going to talk about how can you decide what you really want and start preparing to ask for it. And then number 4, think about how you can ask and then how you can respond positively, no matter if the answer is maybe, or if you get the dreaded no, and how to deal with no's in a positive way. And then we're going to talk about next steps. Now, this is not theory. This is practical. I have taught this information, again, to hundreds and hundreds of women, from Fortune 100 companies to women in startups. I have trained individuals. I have trained vice presidents. I have trained women all around the world in different areas. The information worked for them, and it can work for you. Again, you're going to get specific actions that you can take. I am super, super excited about this, and because I really want to help you to make this decision, because you might be saying, oh, I'm not sure, I'm not confident enough, I'm not sure if I should do it right now. I am going to do something just crazy. I'm going to reduce the price by more than half because I want you to now get into this class and be more confident. So all you have to do is register for the class. You get $100 off. Instead of it being $197, it's only $97. In addition, you get the 4 extra Q&A sessions, but most of all, you get the free 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with me on any topic you want, and we can do it anytime you want. You can do it before you start taking the class, you can do it during the class, you can do it after the class, whatever works for your schedule, we're going to go ahead and do that. So let me ask you this. Do you want to be more confident? Do you want to get more of what you want at work? Again, whether it's a more flexible schedule, whether it's continuing to work from home, whether it's a promotion, whatever it is, do you want more? And if you do, take this class, because you will learn specific actions you can take to be more confident at work. All you have to do is click on the link below to get some more information on the class. And when you go to register for it, use the coupon code NOW, N-O-W, because I want you to register now for it. And by doing that, you get $100 off. It's only $97 for all 4 of the recorded classes, the 4 Q&A sessions, and your 30-minute one-on-one session with me. So please join me. Now, if you're not sure if you're ready for this and you just want to get some more tips right now, click on the tips button below, or the tips link below. And what you'll do is you'll continue to get tips from me, and you'll get the How to Get Heard at Work tip sheet. So whichever you want to do, I look forward to continuing to work with you and helping you to be more confident and get more of what you want at work. Thanks so much. I look forward to working with you. Bye.